Okay. Hey, all the viewers tuning in. We have an exciting third match of the day, and you've been joined by myself, Ishwar, taking care of the commentary duties. Stroke there, the first ball of the innings, and it goes away for a four, thanks to a misfield by the Hurricanes fielder, who was at mid on. Finally, they get the ball, and as the goods train starts from the local railway station, we have an exciting game for you. Nyaneshwar, I believe, is with his second ball of the innings. It's a beautiful flick. It's a chance for a run out, but he just misses the target. The fielder could have gone with a better throw there. He'd be kicking himself, and the Hurricanes will be kicking themselves for losing out on this opportunity. Fantastic first two games. The first games, Titans won against the Nizams pretty comfortably, I should say. And the second game was Hurricanes versus Bulls, where Hurricanes were downed by the Bulls, and that was also in a pretty comfortable fashion. So this game is going to be important for both the teams. Oh, that was a fantastic delivery from Nyaneshwar. Um, the attempt was to go on the leg side, but unfortunately, the batsman does not make the perfect contact. Yanishwar, I think he is still adjusting to his line and length here. There was a good ball, it stayed within the limits, so it's not a wide, it's a dot ball. And aside from that boundary, which was also a consequence of a misfield, this has been a pretty neat over from Yanishwar. It seemed like there was a nick, but there's no appeal from the keeper or the bowler, and it is signaled as wide. Just to remind our viewers, this is a 12 over game, and the sides change every 6 overs. It's a beautiful ball, good shot, and it goes for a single. Praveen takes strike for the last remaining delivery of Nyaneshwar's over. Pretty hot conditions here, I should say, and the players are under the scorching Hyderabad sun. I'm sure this is an exciting game to be a player. That's a beautiful Yorker and well middled by Praveen. And that's a dot ball, and that brings us to the close of the first over. The score is 6 for no loss. Deba Prata has been pretty neat, especially with his stroke play. We saw that in the previous innings as well. But having said that, this one should say that is a strong start for the Hurricanes this game. Daneshwar came up with a very good over. We have two fielders outside the 30-yard circle. The As we understand it, the mid off goes far, and the fine leg comes into the circle. Most of what I'm saying right now, you have to take it by face value of whatever I'm saying. Oh, that's a beautiful stroke that goes, I think, for a one bounce boundary. It was a juicy full toss by the bowler, and it is dispatched by Debabrata for a six. We also saw a brilliant six being hit in the final stages of the last innings. I mean, the last game. That was also a full toss. I think Hari from the Hurricanes gave it away, and this was another six. It's a much better ball. Debabrata is looking to go big, but Akshat saw him getting a bit aggressive and went for a wide Yorker, which works to his favor. A swing and a miss. That's a beautiful delivery by Akshat, especially from the angle in which I am seeing the game. It was an absolute beauty. Akshat is having some momentum after going for that six. He's bowled a couple of good balls, I should say. Oh, that's lifted through out of the infield and goes away for a boundary. Brilliantly dispatched by Debabrata. Almost made it look easy. That shot should be in great control because the ball was pitching. The length was not bad on that ball, but still Debabrata was able to dispatch it pretty easily. We are having to get some help from the nearby fields to get the ball back. And finally, it is back with Akshat. Akshat, I don't remember if he was going over the wicket or around the wicket, but right now he seems to be going around the wicket. That was going away. Good appeal, good, uh, good, decent bowling from Akshat, I should say. But Debabrata has been in a pretty aggressive mood from the start of this game, and I think he's going to go for the big shots. Brilliantly dispatched in the gap, and that goes away for a boundary as well. This is brilliant batting by Debabrata. He's taking the charge and he's taking the game on to the Hurricanes bowlers. It's difficult to stop somebody who is in this sort of mood, especially since the game is just 12 overs. There is very little time to think for the bowlers and for the opposition captain. So Devaprata is making the most of the fielding setup and looks pretty comfortable. like there was a sound, but it might be the bat hitting the pad, and it is called a wide by the umpire. Pretty heavy over this. That was a much better ball from Akshit. Full length and made it difficult for the batsman Debabrata to take a swing at it. So he comes to the end of his over, and it's 22 for no loss. It's a fantastic run rate being maintained by the Nizams, I should say. 11 runs in over, and they're looking pretty comfortable. The supporters are also on pretty high spirits. The megaphone is back. They've been shouting the batsmen's names, trying to cheer them up on a day that looks like a fantastic one to play cricket. And I think it's time for a spinner from the Hurricanes. Hari Prasad into the attack. Nice left arm bowling by Hari Prasad. I noticed in the last game as well. Unfortunately, he went for a few runs towards the end of his bowling spell, but the game always looked like it was going away from the Hurricanes. But Hari Prasad was pretty good, and it'll be interesting to see how he approaches this because the run rate is already at 11 runs per over, and I'm sure he's been called on to contain the run rate and bring back some control into this game for the Hurricanes. Oh, brilliant ball, well pitched in line, and the perfect length that made Praveen go for a slog, but it was missed. Good delivery. I should say the first couple of balls have been pretty good from Hari Prasad. Well worked away. It's a misfield that makes the one run pretty comfortable for the Nizams. As Debabrata comes back to strike, and since it's the left-hander, Hari Prasad moves to over the wicket. Now, I'm sure that I'm confusing over the wicket, around the wicket for a left armer, right armer slash left hand batsman slash right hand batsman. But since this is the only thing that you guys can see, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. The fielding being like pretty reset, I should say. This looks like an entirely different field for Debabrata because obviously he is trying to go far away, go for the long shots. So they have two players, both mid on and mid off, have gone to the ropes. They're on, long off now. Everybody else is inside the circle. Well fielded, well fielded by the Hurricanes. It goes for a quick single. Good bowling here by Hari Prasad. He did not allow any width for Debabrata to go for a slog shot. Now for Praveen, we see the mid off and I should say deep cover are the only two positions near the boundary rope. The rest of the players, leg side, there is nobody to protect the ropes. Hari Prasad, Hari Prasad is bowling well. This was also another misfield, I should say. the ball is not coming on to the fielder's hands because I believe the surface is slightly uneven, but I'm sure these players have played on a bunch of such uh, cricket fields, and they should see it coming. At this level, I guess there is no excuse for a fielder to, to say that the ground is uneven, but that looks like the excuse that is being given by the Hurricanes fielder. Um, it was a great over by Hari Prasad, but it had to be slightly blotted by that last boundary there. So Hari Prasad is off the attack, and in comes who I believe is a medium pacer. We have Debabrata on strike. The third man is deep for Debabrata, and also a deep cover. But it's dispatched away for a boundary. I think since this is the third over, the fielding restrictions have been lifted, and instead of two fielders, now we see four fielders guarding the ropes for the Hurricanes. But still, Debabrata manages to carefully guide it to the boundary. It was an uppish shot, but it was well placed. Oh, that was again uppish. Fielder coming under it. Will it be taken? No, that was a very bad misjudged by the fielder, and unfortunately for the fielder, he was not able to gauge where the ball was coming. Maybe the sun was right on his face. He is wearing. He looks like he's actually not wearing any shades, which might have been very difficult. It's understandable, but I guess that was an opportunity that Hurricanes let go. Five fielders, my correction. My apologies. Five fielders are guarding the ropes while the remaining fielders are inside 30-yard circle. Good ball from Akshay, and well defended as well by Praveen. And Nizams have gotten a fantastic start here. It's 33 for no loss, and we are right about the midway point of the third over. Good stroke, and that will definitely go for a run. Brilliant rotation of strike by the Nizams. They sure seem like a team that is very different from the team that was playing the previous game. As Akshay continues, this should be around the wicket for a left-hander. Yes. That was a short delivery, and it is dispatched very comfortably by Debabrata. Debabrata looks like he's in fine touch. This is pretty aggressive cricket, or should I say, for a 12 over game, this is the level of aggression that is required. And frustrations for the bowlers here from Hurricanes. It seems like Debabrata is in fine touch. Let's see how much he can propel Nizams' course. That's taken. That's the end of Debabrata. He played a fantastic innings. He went for another shot. It was on. He hit it on the leg side. So I guess it was the mid wicket on the leg side that caught, and it was a well taken catch. Nice fielding position actually. The ball went straight to him. It was not at all a difficult catch, and Hurricanes get the breakthrough. Commentators curse maybe made Nizams lose the wicket. Don't kill me, Nizam supporters. neutral. I did not register for any team. Hurricanes finally get some respite, and Debabrata was looking in fine touch, has been dismissed. It was also incidentally the last ball of the previous over, and that brings Arjun Narayanan onto the middle, and he goes to the non-strikers as Praveen takes strike. I believe it is Pratham Singh for the Hurricanes into the attack. He is an offie, and he's pretty big in the cricketing circles. And Hurricanes will hope that he can deliver for them and get the breakthroughs that they desperately want. They just got one now, but they wouldn't complain with two or three more in quick succession. It's 4 overs and it's 38 for one, and Pratham into the attack. Good ball, good delivery by Pratham, but unfortunately it spins away to the leg side and it's called a wide. Pratham was not very comfortable with his line in the previous game. This one is much better line, but the length was not perfect, and that makes Praveen go for a comfortable stroke, which gives him a run. So, as I was saying, the last game, in general, Hurricanes conceded a lot of extras, and Pratham bowled a few wides, I should say. So I guess he was still not settled in terms of the right line and length that would work for this pitch. But he's being pretty particular about his field setup. He has them exactly where he wants, and he goes into the attack against the new batsman Arjun Narayanan. Good ball from Pratham, kept it straight and an uncomfortable length for Arjun. Welcome to the crease. Well worked away. Pratham is not at all happy with the, should I say, lack of aggression shown in the field, but it seems like Hurricanes are changing the field once again for the right-hand batsman, rightfully so. It's a nice cut into the gap. The player chases it, but the ball wins. It was always the ball that was going to win. It was a beautiful cut by Praveen. That goes for a boundary as we have the Vande Bharat Express going in the background. From which city to which city, nobody knows. Maybe it's from Vijayawada to somewhere in the north of Telangana. But speculations aside, let's get back to the cricket. We have Pratham going around the wicket for the right hander. Oh, that was brilliant by Pratham. I think he should continue bowling from around the wicket because it seems like the ball is drifting a little bit more when he's bowling from around the wicket for the right hand batsman. Uh, but let's see if he continues. He changes the field once again for the delivery. That's cut, beautifully cut, bisecting the two players. What a brilliant stroke that is from Praveen. He's making it seem effortless. That requires a lot of skill to find the gap, especially when there is only literally 10 feet in between the two fielders. And Praveen bisects them, and it goes for a well-deserved boundary. Nizams have been able to definitely maintain the momentum thanks to Praveen. It was Debabrata who was more aggressive when Praveen and Debabrata was batting. And now, as Arjun comes onto the field, Arjun, as he takes his time to settle, we have uh, we have Praveen showing the aggression that Debabrata showed earlier, and it's absolutely wonderful to watch. 49 for one, and it's just 5 overs up, going on a very healthy run rate of almost 10 and over. And I think that if they are able to carry on this way for the next 3 or 4 overs, or 2 or 3 overs as well, would that would leave the last 2 or 3 overs to take their chances and go for a big score. I believe the max score was somewhere in the early 100s. Excuse me, viewers have did not have the chance to get the scores of the first game. But let's see if Nizams can go for a record score. They're definitely set up for it. Hurry onto the attack, and it goes straight to the third man, who's almost standing in a gully-esque position. This time, it clears the infield and it goes for a single. Thanks to Thanks to Kushagra, we had Titan score 105 in their first game. So yeah, my point was 105 seems to be the highest score that has been made in this tournament as of now. There are 12 overs to play, and Nizams are going at a healthy 10 and over. If they're able to maintain the momentum, I'm sure that they should surpass the max score on this field in this tournament. So Hari Prasad continues. We have Praveen on strike. Again, he cuts, this time to the fielder. Praveen seems like the modern day Badrinath, taking the using the pace from even a spinner and just guiding the ball towards the backside on the offside. That's a quicker one. That was a brilliant quicker one by Hari Prasad. It's a dot ball. It takes Praveen by surprise, and I think I'm sorry, Hurricanes should do more of this so that they're getting back into this game. Oh, that was brilliantly struck. This is probably the best shot that can be played for this camera angle, and I hope that you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. It was neatly lifted above the bowler and the umpire, and it sails away to the boundary. Long on had no chance. Oh, that was a flighted ball. The ball is in the air. The fielder is coming under it, and he drops it. Seems to be some poor fielding shown by the Hurricanes, as they say. Catches win matches, but Hurricanes have already missed a couple. They would be kicking themselves. The body language of the Hurricanes players not looking great, and the body language of Nizams is looking all the more better as their teammates, their franchisee mates come inside to give them a quick word of advice on how to strategize the second half of this innings. I think this is an excellent batting by Nizams. Hurricanes at times they bowl some good balls, but the charge that Debabrata offered has been absolutely invaluable for the Nizams. and Hurricanes have not been able to find an answer apart from Zimbabwe's wicket, which came in at the right time. But having said that, the Nizams were still able to maintain the momentum, and Nizams look very much the team in front at the moment. They've scored 56 for the viewers that have just joined us over here. This telecast is brought to you by Sri Sports, thanks to the ISL core team and the ISL organizing committee for giving me and the radio club this opportunity to do the live commentary for this game. The radio club, we have been doing commentary for a few sports. Unfortunately, we were not able to be there for swimming and water polo. And by the time I finished reading the rules of water polo, the games were over. There's very little that I could do to save the situation. But I'm sure that all you viewers who also watched water polo and swimming found the games to be exciting, and volleyball as well. Volleyball is was brilliant competition as well. As we move towards the last few weeks of ISL, the competition is definitely heating up, and cricket is up for grabs. It's one of the sports with the highest point contribution to the overall table. So all the teams will be looking to make the most of cricket, and especially these two teams on the field right now. Hurricanes and Nizams, both of them have lost their first game, and they are they're trying to battle this out so they could have a chance at the top positions and getting the chance to play the finals. As the second half of the first innings is underway, and we have Pratham into the attack. As I mentioned, the sides have changed now. So the remaining 6 overs will be bowled from the near end to the camera, as Arjun looks to take the strike, and Pratham, as always, being very specific about what he needs in the field. And I believe he is getting to set his fielders exactly where he wants. Once again, this is Pratham Singh, and he's on to his second over. Oh, that was a brilliant ball. I think Pratham is finally getting into the groove here. Last over towards the end, he bowled some very good deliveries, and it seems like this is the first time in this on this day that he is getting his line right, or the way the line appropriate to the field that he has set up. He goes straight to covers, and well fielded. Oh, that must be plum. That must be plum. The ball kept low, unfortunately. I don't know if you guys were able to see that on the screen. The ball, the height at which Pratham is releasing the ball, it must bounce more than it bounced right now. But unfortunately, to the dismay of Arjun and the Nizams, he has to depart. He has to depart. He never looked settled over there, and I think the drinks break have come has come at a very good moment for the Hurricanes, as Pratham looks like he is getting his deliveries to pitch where he wants them to, and he has been very meticulous in setting up the field, and he is living up to it. He is bowling the right deliveries. This over has been fantastic. Two dot balls and then a wicket. As the new batsman comes onto the crease. Brilliant delivery once again. He's pitching it outside the leg stump, and it is spinning into the batsman, and it is hitting him at middle stump position. That's again a good ball. This is brilliant bowling by Pratham. He's been able to contain the Nizams this over completely, and he goes for his last ball. And again a defense. That's a wicket maiden. That's something that Hurricanes would have desperately wanted, and they've gotten it thanks to a superstar, I should say, Pratham. And Nizams would be trying to recalibrate this innings. The position is still good for them to save their innings and bring this to a big total. They should be happy that they still have Praveen, who has looked slowly but surely more and more bullish. I think we have Bharat Chandra into the attack. The new batsman, ladies and gentlemen, is Sarvanjit, who is right now on the non-striker's end. Again, the Hurricanes have been pretty meticulous in setting the field very specifically. Fine leg is coming into the 30-yard circle, as you can see, and both the oh, that must be Blum. Looked like it was going straight, and it is given. Bharat Chandra with a breakthrough. Praveen goes for a well-made 21. It is a great wicket, and I think after the drinks break, Hurricanes have totally looked like the better team. I don't know what was said or what was spoken. I don't know what energy drink was consumed, but it looks like it is working for the Hurricanes, and they have had a great start to the second half of the innings. It was only his second ball there that Bharat Chandra managed to bag a wicket. My mistake. That was the first ball of his innings that got him a wicket. I think there have also been like a couple of other bowlers who've gotten a wicket in their first ever ball. So Bharat Chandra grabs the exploits of coming into the attack for the first time in the game, and he now is bowling to a pair of very new batsmen. It's going to be interesting to see how Nizams react to this. Oh, that was a brilliant stroke. Ah, it doesn't look like he is a player who has just come on. He has just taken the attack to the bowler and dispatched him for a boundary pretty comfortably. Praneeth is the batsman there. He opens his account with a spectacular shot. Yes, it was uppish, but there were no fielders where he placed it, and Nizams looks like Nizams' tactics is still intact. Bharat Chandra is bowling pretty well. The way he releases the ball is, it doesn't seem like he is releasing it from a straight point above his head. Instead, he is releasing a little bit from the left side of his top of his head, which means like somewhere from the 11 o'clock position is Bharachandra's release, and that is like angling the ball into the right hander and taking the ball away from the left hander. I think this is the first delivery he's bowling to a left hander. It'll be interesting to see how the left hander plays Bharachandra. He's getting decent pace, surely. Bowled to the pads, and it's flicked on by Sarvanjit. As Praneeth takes the strike. It's a full toss. At least it is attempted as a full toss, but it's kept in the ground and it's fielded by the long on fielder. Well struck. It's in the gap, but the fielder will cover it for sure. Some confusion in the striker's end, but finally it is safe for the Nizams. It's 8 overs and it's 64 for 3. It was 5 overs and almost 50, and ever since that 10 run and over statistic, thanks to a few wickets and a brilliant over by Pratham, the run rate has been restricted. Slowly but surely, Hurricanes are gaining some control in this innings. 4 more overs to go, and Pratham is back in strike. It was magical the previous over. He certainly showed his levels. Certainly, certainly a player that nobody can discount. Let's see how he goes about his next over. Onto the pad. It's actually interesting how Pratham is bowling. So he has all his offside fielders. Like he has only three players on the leg side, three fielders on the leg side. And if you notice the previous ball, he bowled it outside the pitch. It was pitching outside the leg stump, which means that a good sweeper of the ball can dispatch it for a boundary. And same, the ball is in the air, but it bounces once before reaching the fielder. So yeah, as I was saying, it's very interesting. Of course, not an international level cricketer, but just to understand how these strategies work, it's very interesting. So now for the right-hander, he has almost all his fielders in the boundary. It's very interesting to see how an IPL player sets a field. Being getting a chance to commentate for it. That's a brilliant delivery again by Pratap. This is exhibition stuff. I just learned that. Oh, that's again a great ball. Great ball. This is good control by Pratham. He's not allowed any loose runs at all. Look at the bowler is the call. The fielders are perplexed, standing under the scorching sun. Brilliant fielding in the covers by Nipun. As Nipun looks like he is limping, but Nipun is also being Nipun, and he just shakes it off. And now he looks like he's normal. It's 9 overs gone. It's 66 for three. There were just 2 runs given by Pratham in that over. Excellent stuff. That is international level bowling for sure, and that has contained Nizams to a point where they need to start asking questions because there are only 3 more overs to go, and the score is doesn't look as promising as Nizams would have expected before going into that break. Again, thanks to the fact that there is no overrate or any penalties for overrates in this match, because every ball seems to be a big thing in terms of setting up the field. Ball kept low. I think it was inside edge. The fielder will get there. I'm going to explain to you guys the field that Hari has set up for the right-hander. There are 4 fielders on the offside, and all of them are either on the square or behind the ball. Oh, and the ball goes for a boundary. 2 players were converging. It was a great shot. I think it was Praneeth, and it was dispatched in the gap. Like I said, the 4 fielders that Hari has set up, I think there is one short third man. There is definitely a point, a mid wicket, and I don't know what that position is. It's a player who is standing pretty much in the 4 o'clock position. I'm gonna check all the positions, guys. Let me be a little bit more informed and more responsible in giving this commentary and helping you to visualize how the field is as Hari goes on to his next delivery. And the ball is well worked away for a single. Oh, again, I think the ball is keeping low. We did not see this on the other side of the pitch. The wicket that Hari got earlier I'm sorry, not Hari. Pratham got earlier, also kept low, and the one that Bharat Chandra, the wicket that Bharat Chandra got, also like it was fully pitched, but it feels like the current side at which the team is bowling, the pitch is not behaving as it is doing on the other side, and there are a few balls that are keeping low, and it could be an advantage if the bowlers identify those points and then pitch the ball right at those positions as Nyaneshwar comes into the attack. Nyaneshwar comes into the attack. Sarvanjit and Praneeth seem a bit set, but having said that, they have only two more overs to go. So, what is being set? Then you have no choice but to stop. So I'm sure that Nizams have had a quick discussion before this over. I'm sure that this is going to be an eventful over. It's driven in the covers. Nippon with the throw, and it's an easy run out. I think it was wishful thinking on the behalf of the Nizams batsman. Um, the ball went towards Nippon, who is one of the best fielders that Hurricanes have got. The throw also was pretty patient, and the batsmen looked like they had no idea where the ball was and how long it would take before it reaches one of the ends. Should have never taken that extra run. So Nizams lose a wicket, and in a sense might have also lost the plot a little bit. Hurricanes, on the other hand, have brought it back brilliantly after the drinks break. I'm sure that they'll be thanking the god for that drinks break and the change in ends, especially. So, more than luck playing a factor, as I said earlier, the ball has been keeping low on this side of the pitch, and that might be advantageous for the Hurricanes. Yaneshwar goes on to his continues with his delivery after that wicket. Oh, that is beautifully dispatched in the air, but definitely the fielder is not coming under it. Will he prevent it from going to a boundary? Yes, he can. Yes, he can. And in the process, Nizams get a couple of runs. As I mentioned earlier, this over ought to be eventful. After this one, there is only one more to go for the end of the innings. Oh, that's taken as a full toss. The fielder came under it. He even caught it, but then the ball bounced from his hands. It was a good effort. He had to run a little bit to get to under the ball, but unfortunately, he just contacts the ball. He almost catches it, but it bounces off his hands and goes to a boundary. Good stroke once again, and well worked for a single. This time they should know that they cannot go for a double. It's a good strain passes through blue and red, the yesteryear colors and the new age colors. Oh no, actually not new age. The blue has been replaced by the white, I guess. There is also a shade of white compartment that is going around, going in the train. Uh, love trains. Yaneshwar approaches his next ball. That's straight. I don't know if you guys can see it. Pratham coming under it and he catches it. A brilliant catch by Pratham. The ball was traveling, but Pratham shows that his goggles are top notch. He had no problems coming under the sun to take that catch. And Nizams look like they are in a state of bother. Nyaneshwar has 2 wickets in this over. Of course, one was a run out, but the other one was well bowled, and it was designed to be hit. It was hit, but unfortunately for Nizams, Pratham comes under it and takes a spectacular catch. The new batsman Rishabh comes onto the crease. He's asking Yaneshwar to give him a moment before he settles into what should be an explosive innings. Go straight to the fielder, and it's second run out in the over. The batsman who got run out seems to be frustrated, but I think he's acknowledging that it was not a run, and it was not very smart of him to have gone for a run. But having said that, Nizams do not have any other option now but to take any run that comes in their way. Definitely should comment on the quality of goggles that Pratham is wearing. Definitely seems international level. All the colors of the rainbow can be seen on that. And man looks like a. I think anybody will look like an accomplished fielder if they wear this. Um, except me, because I've been told that I'm not the most cricketer-looking cricketer. Bharat into the attack. That's brilliantly hit. Boy, Nyaneshwar coming. Brilliant catch by Nyani. Spectacular catch by Nyani. He had to jump to get that catch as Pratham and Nipun converge to congratulate him on that terrific catch. I feel for all of you watching on the live stream that there is very little possibility to show you the ball wherever it is going, but yeah, you should take my word for it. It was a fantastic catch by Nyani, and Terabi. As Pratham waves the camera and has a quick conversation. Yaneshwar seems like he is captain material, of course. He is the captain of the Hurricanes, and he is keeping the Hurricanes on the toes. And first game में नहीं था अभी Pratham cannot believe that I'm doing commentary. Although I told him a couple of times that I was doing it before. Is that bold? That's not bold. I think Nizams are just crumbling under the pressure now. They have not been the same team ever since the start of the second half of the innings. I thought football was called the game of two halves. It looks like this innings has very well proved to be an innings of two halves. Love listening to these things being said on the cricket field, you know. Lovely, 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 shaba, shaba, shaba. Miss those days when I used to play cricket. And be part of a winning side, and I'm sure that Hurricanes are feeling that extra special now that they've turned around this innings. I believe Bharat Chandra is on a hat trick now. The new batsman Akash Sharma comes into the crease. Oh, that is a hat trick. Bharat Chandra bags a hat trick. That we've seen some incredible bowling from him and from the rest of the Hurricanes. Unreal scenes here. International matches, this would have had very little odds, and the people who had bet might have gotten a lot of returns for this particular moment. A hat trick in the game. Bharat is going to be the local hero this weekend and the next week, irrespective of what happens. Irrespective of what happens in the tournament. Now, Hurricanes. Let's talk about Hurricanes. Hurricanes look like they have gained some very important momentum by playing this game the way they playing this innings the way they've played. I'm sure that they will have to complement it with with the batting as well. But the bowling per se has been fantastic, and they have all the reasons to be proud of themselves. And compared to the previous game, this game their body language seems much better. They've been able to restrict Nizams to 83. At a point, Nizams looked like they were going to go above 100 for sure. So, considering that, this would be a great performance. A lot of takeaways for Hurricanes from this, as Barachandra looks to go 4 on 4, and he might actually get it. Jnaneshwar coming under it, and he takes it. Four wickets in 4 balls for Bharat Chandra. He doesn't know what's happening. He doesn't know how it's happening, but it is happening. And Nizams have been bowled out for meagerly 83. And this has been a fantastic turnaround of things for the Hurricanes, as Barchandra and the rest of his teams, Captain Jnaneshwar especially, celebrate that fantastic bowling spell. He should be given the ball and he should show the ball to the cameras, but unfortunately we have very little seats here. There are probably about a few people, but more like all the people are towards the pavilion, and there are also a few cats here and there. So I don't think giving the ball to Parachandra is going to happen. As the Oh yes, of course, Jnaneshwar he takes the ball from the umpire and gives it to Balchandra, rightfully deserved. He shows the ball off to his teammates and to the crowd. It's spectacular scenes here, and this is exactly what the Hurricanes would have wanted coming out of that break. And that break proved magical for them. After the break, in came Pratham Singh with a wicket maiden, and followed by some good overs by Hari Prasad as well. But Bharachandra took the icing on the cake by bowling a spectacular couple of overs. And in his second over, if you have just joined us, he has taken 4 wickets in 4 balls to wrap the innings of the Nizams. The Nizams were 83 for 6 at the point when Bharachandra took the ball. He started a new over, first 4 balls, 4 wickets, and that's the end of the innings. 83 all out by from the Nizams. Now, as you guys go take a quick breather, let me also take a quick breather, and we will see you here for the next innings. And this is going to be the chase by the Hurricanes. So stay tuned. And as you see, a couple of the umpire and the groundsman walking onto the pitch. The Nizams take the field, and it is going to take a special bowling attack from the Nizams to oust the Hurricanes, as Nizams are in a pow and would definitely be discussing attacking, fielding strategies to ensure that they don't leak runs and give away. Uh, the batsmen, the opening batsmen of the Hurricanes take the field. Of course, the handsome hunk and the noble monk. Pratham Singh, the handsome hunk, and Nipun, the noble monk. Nipun has had a quick change in his shirt jersey. Will that mean change of fortunes for Nipun? He was looking pretty good in the first innings, but I mean, first the earlier game that Hurricanes played, but he was never able to capitalize on the start as Sid in that previous game from Beijing Bulls when they were playing Hurricanes, and Sid was bowling to Nippon. I think Nippon lost his wicket. Sid had a great spell, so take nothing away from Sid, but Nippon looked like he was set and he missed the opportunity to capitalize on it. Pratham takes his stance. It must be spectacular being that tall, looking down on the bowler and playing shots on the rise. Looks like he's a player of the highest caliber. And so does Nipun. Nipun has also had a change of gloves now. Um, so we'll see how they perform. This is going to be a very important opening pair for the opening performance for the Hurricanes. There's a lot of responsibility on the shoulders of both Pratham and Nipun. Nothing that they've not faced already in their very illustrious career. Pratham looks like he's going to take the strike on this one. As the first ball is going to be bowled for the Hurricanes this innings. Misfield, and that goes for a run. Good start, Shubh Arambh, auspicious beginning for the Hurricanes as Nipun comes into strike. We have special guests approaching the table.
Very good afternoon, Mr. Ishwar.
Very good afternoon, Mr. Naresh. I hope that you checked the pitch and it was to your liking.
Yes, it's behaving good today. So it's afternoon.
Nipun takes the strike. Well worked on the offside for
It's a quick
a
single
single.
from Nipun, taking risk on the bowlers.
They will want to prove that they're comfortable. Then the Hurricanes as they start this innings. And Nizams will definitely look to attack because they do not have a huge total to defend. But in this pitch, I think even lower totals have been defended. It was nipping the pad, so it unfortunately is not
I
given
think
out
this is a life and death match for Nizams.
for both
For
teams.
both, I guess.
For both teams, so I think the team that is losing in this will go out of the tournament most likely. Sarvanjit proceeds with his next ball. Well worked on the leg side, but straight to the fielder. Vaibhav.
Not taking any risk on the bowler. Just taking singles.
I think Pratham will be looking to make a big score in this innings to prove his special abilities as a batsman. He has done it at the highest level. He's played for IPL franchisees, and I'm sure that he's going to bring in that talent over here. Nipun looks careful as well, but I think he is running out of the field. Either he forgot the guard or he's going for a quick bio break.
Bio break. I don't think so.
It looks like he's not comfortable with his gloves once again. He already changed it once.
Pads.
And it might be pads. I think some re-padding effort required for Nipun there. Nizams won't be too happy because they have started the game pretty aggressively. The first over has been tight by Sarvanjit as Nippon gets help from Hariprasad to wear his pads. Assisted padding is what it is called.
Good to go.
As I believe Nippon gets his entire costume changed.
It is updating like Robo 2.0, 2.0.
Robo 2.0. I hope that this is he gets comfortable with this pads and he's able to make a difference.
Let's wait and see this change how it works for the Hurricanes. Whether it will flow like a rocket or next one I can't tell you because Hurricanes in deep. Yes, Mister.
So Nippon gets a round of applause for changing his pads from his own supporters as he runs into the field.
Good to go, Chief.
Nizam's players giving him some looks
No
because
advance
he
paid.
stopped the play for like 5 minutes. No concept of over rate over here, so the teams needn't worry about taking their time.
Okay, Chief. On the bowler name?
Udayan. So Udayan is into the attack
Udayan to Pratham Singh.
to Pratham Singh.
Nice ball.
Great ball.
Pitching good lengths, Nizams. Let's see what will be the result.
Good medium fast bowling.
Can see some support from Indian Railways. Nice shot.
Nice shot. And
Some sort of misfield there from the covers. Single to Pratham. Nipun on strike. Some plans working from Udayan. Upshot tightened from point to short cover.
left hand right hand combination, so the fields must slightly change every time they cross.
What do you think Ishwaran is going to attack this Udayan, Mr. Nipun?
I think Nippon is going to be patient. I think both the players are going to be patient for one or two more overs.
Edge and
But
gone for fourth to third man. So welcome boundary for Hurricanes. Though they are in pressure, Nippons look like some relief.
Nippon definitely looks like
Change of pads work for Nippon.
change of pads. He's still uncomfortable with the way the Velcro is working.
He's uncomfortable because of him, I guess.
More uncomfortable because of the team. Well, Hurricanes did a great job in the second half of the last their bowling innings. They have every reason to be proud of it, and I think the onus is on these opening batsmen to take the game to Nizams.
Super.
Then on to the next delivery, Nippon faces.
దీనికి రాకపోతే బయట కుట్టించుకోమంటారు.
That goes for a single, and it's well worked. Seems to me like Hurricanes are taking it patiently. They would want some
పనిచేసుకునే కాడ రెస్ట్
stability
ఏమన్నా
before
పని
they
చేసుకుంటే
go
పని
for
చేసుకోండి.
the
నాకు తెలియదు సార్
bigger
ఆయన
shots.
చెప్పింది నేను చెప్పినా మీరు అనుకుని మాట్లాడుకుందాం. అవన్నీ నువ్వు చెప్పక నువ్వు చెప్పేది చెప్పు మీరు ఏమంటే అంతా మాట్లాడుకోండి.
As then continues,
ఆయన
and
రెడీ
Pratham is on strike now. The field is changed.
Pratham is on strike. White ball
The white
down the
ball.
leg from Udayan. So they have not so many runs to give some extras.
Yes.
Have to restrict these type of balls, particularly to Pratham.
Because Pratham will take his time, be patient,
Yeah.
and
Okay,
he'll punish you on the loose balls. So then goes
Upper
around the
peg
wicket.
man.
It's a decent ball, but it's well worked away on the leg side in the gap, and it reaches the boundary lines. 4 runs for Pratham and for Hurricanes. They're playing a very disciplined innings here, not trying to slog or not trying to go in the aerial route. They are keeping it in the ground and they are keeping it controlled. And definitely Hurricanes look like they are. Nippon definitely needs to go to the other side as the last ball of the delivery.
సిస్టమ్ కరెక్ట్ ఉంది తిట్టడం అవసరం లేదు చెప్పేద్దరు చెప్తే అయిపోతాయి అవి
well defended by Pratham. He's an intelligent cricketer, intelligent batting by
నిన్న మొత్తం ఎన్ని కుట్టినా
by the Hurricanes.
నువ్వే కాండం చెప్తే ఈ పాటికి
Nizams have found no answers in the first couple of overs.
నువ్వు గట్టిగా అడిగితే కావు సార్ ఇంకో పద్ధతులు అన్న గట్టిగా మీన్స్ వాళ్ళని వేరించి తిడితే పని కాదు
The start of this innings, the target was set at
ఛాలెంజ్ చేయాలి
84
పనికి
with
మీరంతా మేమంతా అన్నట్టు
12
మాట్లాడితే ఏం లాభం
overs
చేయకుండా సప్లై కూర్చుంటాం దానికి అది మన
to get to that target.
మెషిన్ లేదు అదే మనకి ఒక
It's an exact comfortable 7 run and over, and
ఇప్పుడు
the
ఎంతసేపు
first two
పడుతుంది
overs Hurricanes have done perfectly well and they've maintained the
మిగతా
run rate.
ప్యాకింగ్ ఏమన్నా ప్యాకింగ్ చేస్తారు
Nipun and Pratham look to guide this Hurricanes team a good start. I think now it's Praveen with the ball, if I'm not wrong.
ఎందుకు చేస్తారు
Nipun's on strike.
ప్యాకింగ్ చేయాలి చేయమని కదా గది మన ప్రింటింగ్ నా కూర్చున్నాను స్కెట్ కూడా పెట్టమన్నాడా
Slightly uppish, but in the gap.
వెళ్ళకపోతే అడగాలి కదా నేనే చెప్పుకుంటూ రావాలా? మీరు ఏం చేస్తారని గెస్ చేసి
as Nipun takes a run
మీరు ఆడ
and
ఏం చేస్తారని నేనే గెస్ చేసి
gives
చెప్పుకుంటూ
the
రావాలా? నేనే
strike
ముందు
back to Pratham Singh.
సరే ఈ టెంపర్ నువ్వు వేరే వాళ్ళు మీరు తీసుకో చెప్పేది నార్మల్గా చెప్పు అర్థమైందా? నేను చాలా నార్మల్గా మాట్లాడుతున్నాను నువ్వు అనవసరంగా అది చేస్తున్నావు.
Good stroke there by Pratham.
ఎక్కువ తీసి
But it goes
ఇండివిజువల్
straight
బ్యాటింగ్
to the
చేయి
fielder.
మొత్తం
As
ఫిట్నే
I said earlier,
చేస్తా
Pratham looks
ఖచ్చితంగా
like he wants to be
చేపి
safe this innings, at least at the
చేపి
beginning.
భయ్యా చేపి
And I think
అవన్నీ
he'll
చెప్పకు
look to
ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ చెప్పరు
attack
అడగాల
only the loose
నీ
balls.
దగ్గర నుంచి అడిగేదే ఉండదు ఫస్ట్.
Nipun is surely limping here. There's definitely something wrong with his foot. I saw it when he was fielding earlier also, that he looks like he is in some kind of pain.
Instead of taking trouble he should go out of risk. He have to play, at least he can provide some runs to Hurricanes. They stand and deliver runs. Sado, right? He has to take the advantage of power play. It's more 3 balls to go.
Praveen goes for his next delivery. Well worked by Nipun. They're playing very safe.
But no use when he is having some trouble with his left leg.
Yes, I don't think Nipun looks like
He can't.
he can take dangerous singles. I think he can only do simple singles, and
Instead of that, he can hit actually.
yes, I don't think Hurricanes have started to think about
Good shot, 6.
that's a sick.
Huge 6 from
I
Pratham
think
Singh.
that's commentator's curse. It has happened already 2 times when we just spoke about the Hurricanes taking it slow. Pratham comes up with a spectacular shot. But I should say that it was a loose ball. It was waiting to be hit. Well pitched, came onto the bat comfortably, and it's dispatched for a six by Pratham Singh.
Took the advantage of full length ball because this is the last ball of the power play.
Perfectly taken advantage of, as Naresh just pointed out. It's the last couple of balls before the power play. So this is when the Hurricanes openers can go the aerial route. But this is the first time that they've gone in this match, and it has proved to pay a lot of dividends.
Once again
Once
gone and one more 6
again, and
to
that's
the
a
long off.
second six.
It's like a
Very
Xerox to the first one.
Xerox copy of the first one. Absolutely identical and the same result.
This ball they covered all the 3 overs run rate. 3 overs 29 for no loss. Pratham on 20 for 12 balls.
Pratham is 20 of 12 balls.
Yes.
A couple of sixes in that 20 coming from the last over.
This will release some pressure on Nipun physically and mentally.
Definitely. I think these two batsmen looked like they were set in the last game, but unfortunately got out because of some good bowling by the Bulls. And they will definitely be looking to change that situation. Sarwanjit, I think, comes into the attack. They're still going medium pacers, no spinners yet.
They have a different plan in Nizam's mind. No, this guy is bowling spin after the power play overs. He did it in the last match also.
Interesting scenes here.
He will bowl wrist spin now.
Sarwanjit is waiting to bowl spin here, but he started off this bowling innings by bowling medium pace. Very interesting scenes here. As
Guys are doing very well under 35 degrees temperature on a sunny day.
It's a scorching day at Hyderabad here. Could see the hue in the air, and thanks to the ISL coordinators for giving us a roof this time.
This credit goes to yes.
Credit, of course, goes to Sri Sports and Naresh Anna for having a roof for the camera and for the commentators.
LC is already having so many credits, so please give this as to
This
shot.
takes a good shot.
Look it up straight to the
Fielder
fielder.
right under it and takes the catch. Nippon will be kicking himself for being aggressive, but I don't think he had a lot of options because he was limping and he has a problem with his foot. So I think this is the best that he could have done, hit out or get out. So he decides to do the latter.
Gyaneshwar, captain, walking into the pitch.
Captain Nyani takes on the baton, and
Promoted himself to the top order.
last match
Down the order he came.
down the order, but this match I think he is coming just to steady the innings.
Just like Surya Kumar Yadav, he came into the pitch before team getting huddled up. He was there in the pitch. The first match, you see, sir, Nizams having no uniform. For the second match, they got almost 7 to 8 t-shirts. I think for third match they'll get the full uniform.
Interesting observation by Naresh Anna here. Slowly, Nizams are starting to wear jerseys game by game.
Telugu commentary. Please watch
And
Starma for Telugu commentary.
I think Yaneshwar is taking strike for the first time. Well worked.
Maneshwar is looking very cool and calm. He want to finish the match in his style. Quick single.
Good
This,
single there.
this will be the interesting contest to the left arm spinner to left arm batsman. Turning inside.
Yes.
Let's see how Pratham reacts. No movement in the field from right to left. Easy ball down the leg. Hennig hit. Some misfield in the field. Easy to for Pratham.
The fielder doesn't look like he's here to play cricket. He's not dressed like he is playing cricket.
Toto.
Oh, Pratham goes the
Non-password and Brahminian.
Pratham slightly looking aggressive. I think he'll definitely up his game in the next couple of overs for sure. As he keeps the strike and the over comes to an end with 33 on board for the Hurricanes. 4 overs done. Of course, the fielding restrictions have been relaxed in the last over itself. Now it's 33.
Loss of 1 wicket, Hurricanes. They have a huge loss in the first match. The net run rate of -2 change. This will impact on their position in the final if they go.
Hurricanes.
Yes, they are almost all -2.473 run rate.
Hurricanes are at a -2.5 net run rate, so which means that they have to win this game very comfortably uh, to maximize their chances of being in the finals.
Well played from Pratham. All is for the two. Both are quick runners. Some is filled, but managed to keep the ball within the boundary.
Pratham looks calm. Looks like he's a man on a mission to take Hurricanes home. As Nizams look for solution in their new bowler Prani.
Shot
Brilliant shot.
down the ground,
Might go
drive.
for four.
One net before.
It
Yes,
does.
4 runs for Pratham.
Again, the best shot that you can view in this camera angle. I hope that you all got that.
On the ground, 4 runs for Pratham, and it's a good looking shot.
Pratham looks like he's in control.
He has to be. We can comment it through off cams also. We can keep it on. Nice shot, deep mid wicket, and that's 6
That's
from Pratham.
comfortably.
This looks like Pratham is in good touch.
Pratham is in spectacular touch this game. He was great with the ball, now with the bat as well.
Hey, where is the druggist? I mean,
Pratham faces his next one.
Well played from Pratham. Sticking for single. First 3 balls, 9 runs.
As Ravi Shastri would say, brilliant cricket. A single right after a boundary.
Sensible.
Sensible cricket.
Smart and sensible. First 3 balls, 9 runs. So, it's a risk free game.
Hurricanes look fairly comfortable in this game. As Nyaneshwar is on strike.
We used to call this guy as fireball. But after coming to ISB, he lost that. Nyaneshwar.
Nyani.
See that. There it comes, fireball.
Nyani the fireball is definitely taking up the responsibility by promoting himself up the order and coming in to steady the innings after the loss of Nipun.
Appreciate you guys coming up from ISB and playing under 35 degrees. Nice shot. Through
Nice
the covers.
shot.
4 runs.
For a 4. Comfortable shot. Nizams are looking clueless with the ball now, as both Pratham and Nyaneshwar are definitely getting settled in the innings.
After 5 overs, score moves to 50 for the loss of 1 wicket. Hurricanes required 32 runs in 42 balls.
The equation looks very simple for the Hurricanes.
Easy peasy.
It's 32 runs of 42 balls, and they have 9 wickets on board. It seems like the Nizams have been bowling with the same 2-3 bowlers from the start of the innings.
They have to take the risk actually.
I think, yeah, they must go to more aggressive bowlers.
They have to break this partnership to create some chances on this match.
And this is the over to do it, because after this over, if the Hurricanes survive this over, it means that they would reach half the innings and they will be in a very comfortable position. And we saw what a difference the break made in the first innings for Hurricanes. So they will also be having that in the back of their mind when they are approaching the break after the end of this over.
That's how game changes actually. If you are going to the dugout in the first innings with some josh, then obviously they'll start the second innings with that josh only. So there it changes the game, particularly mindset.
Absolutely. Oh, we have actually a new bowler, Amog.
Wow, it's
And
good that going toss.
seems like he's going over the wicket for the left-hand batsman. Yes, now I got it. This is over the wicket for a left-hand batsman.
Oh, my God, no, wow.
As Amog takes his time to set his field.
Oh, nice bowling. Good shot from Pratham and some midfield over there to
Good
the
shot
point.
from Pratham.
4 runs to come point. Looks like some should not say this type of bowlers will have in Pakistan left on seamers.
Pratham is on 40 runs.
40 from 19 balls.
He's just taken 19 balls to get
3
there.
sixes, 3 fours.
Truly a world class innings this.
Shot through the
Once
covers, got 4
again,
runs. That
hits
will be a
on the
4.
gap, gets a 4.
Moves to 44. Pratham is trying to save some runs to the organizers, some time to the organizers by finishing it quickly.
Pratham looks like he's playing against boys.
What can toss it, which is the next attempt.
Pratham looking dangerous here.
No ball.
And that's a no ball and it goes away for
no.
4
We
as
should not
well.
call as no ball. We have to wait for the umpire signal. It's not. Check. Both them task are already ball.
It doesn't look like it's
That's
been
none of business. We'll hand over to LC.
given a no ball because maybe it was below the waist height.
Falling down, maybe on the height.
Yes. Ideally,
Some free runs for Hurricanes. Now this shot goes full shot and that's 6.
Goes for a 6. Nipun tries to catch it but
50
doesn't.
for Pratham.
50 for Pratham Singh. What an innings. Has looked formidable. Has looked confident. Extraordinary sense of where the field is and he's been hitting the gaps and finding the gaps at pretty good frequency and that has got him to 50 runs in just 22 balls.
Hurricanes looking to finish it in quick succession. Goes for big shot drive through the covers.
Once again.
I think Hurricanes had the warm-up match in the first match. So there they got lost. Now the bodies are warmed up.
As Nareshana says, this seems to be the game where Hurricanes says all reals.
The first match,
and until now it was all trials. They would love for the tournament to start from this point, but unfortunately, trials are counted.
Another big shot coming. Yes, perfectly.
Once more, but straight to the fielder this time. Goes for a single.
Good over for Hurricanes. Almost all 10, 18, 19 runs for Hurricanes in this over.
It's been a very expensive over from Amog.
23 runs in an over. It's water break. Now the end change will happen. 6 over 75 for loss of 1 wicket. Pratham on 55, Maneshwar on 7. Oh, Shutanada. Ravi come in. Vishruth LC ఉన్నడా? Bro, teams available for the next match? On the way. ఇది ఎక్కడ మాస్ అయ్యా? అదే కదా లేట్ అయింది. Or asses will get blasted, bro. Please understand. అయిపోతుంది 3:30 స్టార్ట్ చేసిన 5:30 5:45 If we can save time sometime here, we can start the squash in time. That's my intention. Okay. Our commentator Ishwaran is carrying some nice good bags with some umbrella. But message we provided that no umbrella is required for anyone here.
They didn't mention to me on the email that no umbrella will be required.
That's LC problem.
That's LC's job, Vishrup's job coming into question
Actually,
here.
he's having some interview today morning 9 a.m. So maybe because of that he got forgot everything how to mention and two things. Unfortunately, he cleared the interview and he's having the second round.
It's a healthy problem to have for Vishrut. Uh, hope that he has
Having
good news.
having 9 o'clock interview, he himself brought the keeping pads to the ground around 8 a.m. That's the dedication he's showing towards the ISL. So please show some bloody respect to the champion.
No, absolutely. I think the entire ISL team has done a great job in putting this together.
The
Now,
only thief culprit we can say is Ishwar, who skipped that commentator in the first two matches.
I am the culprit.
Might
Uh,
be, might be, might be slept late at night and woken up
uh,
late morning.
I'm sure bunch of people in the dugout are also very hungover and
No, no, no. The fact is they didn't sleep.
they
The
didn't
last
sleep at
night
all
they came around directly.
directly into
That's
the
why
ground.
they are here around 6:30 a.m. That's the punctuality they are maintaining after all sleeping the whole night sleep.
Unfortunately, I was not able to do the same thing
You
because of
already
some.
did, but that didn't work on the football day. They have a new bowler with 14 number jersey, left arm, yes, to the Pratham Singh. Careful, cameraman. Ball is coming towards you. Nice flick. Safely going for two. Straight to the fielder. Pratham is quick.
Naneshwar is quicker, so both of them reach comfortably. And now it's a good angle. We might get a chance to catch the ball if Pratham goes for a
They are
six
catching it's good, but we have to be careful.
to finish the game.
Ranjit himself bowling the over. No, big shot coming. Good spin. Which is responding for the spin. That's how the curator was. The man himself, Naresh. Right hands falling into the ground.
Titans are slowly walking into the ground for their next game.
Owners, players, everyone.
We have Nyaneshwar taking the strike this time.
Over the Saranjit Singh.
Oh, again the spin. On this side where Nizams are bowling now, the ball is keeping low.
No, they realized and actually bowling a bit slower than.
Come on, Ishwar, come on.
Welcome to all. So LC is calling me personally. Hello, Mr. LC. Not lot of sure. Wow. Sweet తీసుకొని వాళ్ళని తీసుకొని వాటర్ క్యాన్ పెట్టి వాళ్ళని రోలింగ్ చేసుకుని వెళ్ళి it's a photographic session over the radio department. Ishwar as being a commentator. So three different aspects are going on here. Photography, radio and commentary. That's the scope we provided in the ISL.
Making it a truly diverse event,
Yes.
inclusive event.
Exclusive and inclusive. Players are rushing into the grounds as Hurricanes are finishing it very well and fast.
Only about 5 more runs to win, I think.
Water can go.
Pratham, will he go with a big shot? He goes for a big shot, but it goes one
Single.
bounce to the fielder. So the celebrations will have to wait for a little bit more
For Hurricanes or Nizams?
for Hurricanes. I don't think Nizams have anything to celebrate after this game because of the way they crumbled on the second half of the last innings. Let's see if Naneshwar can finish this off. Just one boundary away now.
తీసుకురావాలి సో మిస్ఫీల్డ్ ఫ్రమ్ కీపర్ 3 runs అర్థం కాలేదు చెప్పు మరి విశ్వత్కి వెల్కమ్ టు బిశ్వాల్ విశాల్ సారీ
Vishal,
కరెక్షన్
approaching our
wearing Bulls jersey. Would like to inform Vishal to the commentary box from Ishwar side.
one more boundary away.
But
Hurricanes for a victory.
it's only 3 runs.
It's one shot away from
Let's see
victory.
how whether he will finish in Dhoni style
Or Ajit Agarkar style.
how. It's a good shot
Goes on the
on the
top.
square leg
Fielder coming under
and 4 runs.
it, but it goes for a boundary.
That's the match for the Hurricanes.
End of the game.
Well played,
Hurricanes win
Hurricanes.
comfortably.
Man of the match goes to Pratham Singh.
Man of the match obviously is Pratham Singh for his well-made 50. He's been aggressive. He's been concentrating, and he has made amends for the.
Some
um
recovery from Hurricanes. So they came to 0.7 run rate from minus to plus.
so the net run rate is up 0.7 because they have won this game comfortably with many overs to spare.
Some
So
weighing shake hands from Nizams.
So the Hurricanes look like they are on high spirits now as we progress
Yes.
towards the last game of the day.
I
This
would
will
like
be
to elaborate that word spirit from you, Ishwaran, because after the game finishing, you should not say spirit, high spirit. It will take in another way.
I'm sure the spirits will be on after the
Not off the field, it's on the field.
on, off the field. This is on the field spirit. These are different spirits we are talking about. Narishana trying to slowly confuse me.
No confusion. We have to be a clear version from our
So
boys because we might expect some spirit after the evening. And moreover, we have squash game in the evening. We would like to invite our commentator Ishwaran to the squash court.
100%, we will definitely meet in the squash as well. That will happen at ISB, and this game is coming to you live from Legala Sports.
And I'll be there with the Ishwaran today in the squash court. After all, I don't know the squash game and I'm ready to comment from there.
As I myself will be going and looking at some YouTube videos to learn squash. But for the moment, thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. The game now comes to an end, and we'll catch you again for the next game, which would be Raging Bulls
And Titans.
versus
Titans,
Titans.
the last